ways, yeah, back in time. But they're off to a 2-0 start, and there's nothing like a good start for a football team, whatever the sport is. Nothing like a good start to get your mind in the right place and feel like you're making progress. And Hillcrest being 2-0 as we start the Ozark Mountain Conference schedule tonight, they've got to feel pretty good about themselves.
Well, I was going to say they beat Central, which everybody wants Central on their schedule. And then they beat Rolla last week 30-20. So they do have a 2-0 start. And, of course, the Zizzors have that. I'm just going to say they had a disaster at Mountain Home. They just didn't play well at Mountain Home. And Mountain Home's a good football team. Of course, they beat Harrison last Friday, and they're 2-0, and the Zizzors are 1-1 after they came back and took care of business last week at home against Parkview. So the Zizzors come in at 1-1. They want to go to 2-1, and they want to send Hillcrest to the same record of 2-1. And more importantly, they want to win that first conference game here tonight at Hillcrest. The Hillcrest Hornets taking the field. The Zizzors are on the far sideline in Harlan. It's a pretty nice night for football. Temperature when I walked in the stadium was like 68 degrees, and hopefully we'll miss the rain.
You know, it rained on us off and on all the way coming up here tonight. This is of course, you want to win every game, but this is a big game in this respect. Next week, West Plains plays at Branson. Branson is really good. They just pounded Camdenton last week. So you really need to get a win here under your belt so you can be 2-1 going into that game, because if you don't, you run a real risk of starting the season 1-3.
Yeah, I was going to say next week we go to Branson to take on the Pirates, and they had a good week last week against Camdenton and thumped them, and I forgot who they play this tonight, but Branson's got a good chance of being 3-0 when we go down there next Friday night. Well, let's take a break before the kickoff tonight. The Zizzors are in the traveling white with red pants, white hats. The Hillcrest Hornets are in all blue with silver helmets, and the captains will meet. We'll determine the coin toss, who gets the ball first and all that. We'll take a timeout here with the Zizzors and Hillcrest getting ready to tee it up in Springfield here on the north side of town, and we'll come back in 3 minutes on Hot Country KUI.
Are you currently wanting to buy or sell real estate? Seek help from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So, if you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagoner Boulevard in West Plains.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzors. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
Ever go into a store the people working are too busy to talk to you? It's like you don't even exist. Never a problem at JB's Health Mart. Have a question? Ask. The people make a difference at JB's Health Mart. For example, if you need to lose weight, let JB's help by just asking. Discover the JB's difference at JB's Health Mart. jbshealthmart.com and at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagoner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
All night back here with Harlan Hudson. We're at Shoemake Stadium in North Springfield at the home of the Hillcrest Hornets. The Hornets are going to be kicking off to the Zizzers. As Harlan said, the Zizzers in the white and red. The Hornets in the all blue tonight. They're not even any orange on their uniforms. Nothing. They got silver helmets. Zizzers ready to receive the kick. Set the kickoff is number 8. That's Jordan Tyndall for the Hornets. We've got 12 minutes on the clock, and as soon as the announcer turns off the music, we'll start. We'll start before that. Onside kick. It bounced high, and it's fielded by the Zizzers.
Wow, what a break.
What a break there, because they had a chance. Fielded there by number 20 for West Plains. That's Gavin Marshall. He came up with the loose ball, and Arlen, that would have been a heck of a start to the ball game, wouldn't it?
It was too good an onside kick. The ball took that big bounce and went right over the head of one of the Hornets, and Gavin Marshall was there to cradle it in his arms, and we have great field position to start the game from the 47-yard line of West Plains.
1st and 10 from the 47. Zizzers come up with 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. That's in front of the Zizzer bench. Stauffer in motion. Handoff to Wilson, and Remy Wilson gets maybe a yard as he's hit at the 48-yard line. So it's a pickup of 1, met there by the middle linebacker, number 66, Herschel Wops. And it's a pickup of, well, they say they gave him a yard, and it's 2nd down and 9.
The linebacker got back there. It looked like there was a hole, but the linebacker, nobody was on him, and he got there unencumbered. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Quick snap. Wilson again. This time he's to the outside. He's down the middle. Wilson, Remy Wilson's got the 1st down and more, and he didn't think he was down, but they've marked him down at the 37-yard line. So the Zizzers get a 1st and 10 on their second play on a nice run by Wilson.
Picked up 16 yards in the 1st down. They ran the same direction, pretty much the same play they ran to start with, but somebody picked up a good block and opened things up, and the Zizzers moved the chains on their first possession.
Somebody blocked number 40. He's their middle linebacker, Aiden Myers. He's a big kid, listed at 6'3", or excuse me, 6'1", 199. Jones to throw, looking down the middle. Throws a deep ball. It's intended for Stauffer, and in and out of his hands in the end zone. It's going to be incomplete, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 as Jones lofted that one about 50 yards in the air. Stauffer ran under it, couldn't make the catch, and it's going to be 2nd and 10.
I think you're right on the distance, right on it, about 50 yards in the air. That ball was really well thrown, well placed, but Stauffer couldn't come up with a catch. Now it's 2nd down and 10. You want to pass when you want to pass, not because you have to pass. But let's see if West Plains can get something going again with the running game here and set up a good 3rd down play.
Judd's in the ball game. He's going to play in a wide receiver position. They need to step somebody up on the line of scrimmage. I think no call was made. Wilson, sweep right side. Wilson's got the 1st down and more as he steps out of bounds. Or are they going to say, he stepped out just short, Harlan. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 from the 28-yard line for the West Plains Zizzers.
9 yards, and we've had trouble running. We had trouble running football in week 1. Ran it better last week, but tonight we're missing Jackson Taylor in the lineup, and he is usually one of those running backs. And when you're missing one of your starters from the Zizzers, you're missing 2 players because he's usually on defense too.
Yeah, he plays outside linebacker and corner sometimes. 3rd and 1, quarterback sneak. Jones has got it easily as he picks up, probably 2 or 2.5 as they're going to mark him down at the 26-yard line. Officials love to put the ball right on the yard line, don't they? It's amazing to me.
It's much less complicated.
Yes, it is. Makes it easy for us, too. So we got a 1st and 10 at the 26. The Zizzers moving the ball. We're at 10:34 to go in the 1st quarter. No score as West Plains has moved the ball across the 50-yard line for a 1st and 10. Two receivers right, tight end left, inside handoff. Wilson again. Wilson up the middle. He's going to be close to a first down, if not got it. They're going to mark him at the 16-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down, but let's wait for the officials. And they say it is a 1st and 10 for the West Plains Zizzors. So Wilson behind that right side. I got to see who's on there because I think it's Jackson Hunter is on that right side, as well as number 71, Peyton Reynolds, moving people out of the way. Tight end on the right side this time also, number 13, Jacob Moore. High formation. Guess what? Wilson up the middle. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but drags two people down to the 11-yard line, so that's a pickup of about 5. Now they're going to mark him at the 11.5. Ooh, half-yard line.
This is a good drive for West Plains.
Yes, it is.
They've established the running game. They've loosened them up with a deep pass, but the running game is working right now. That means the offensive line is getting it done for them.
Wilson in the backfield. He's a single back. Set to the off is number 30. That's Luke Cropper. Inside handoff. They fake. Jones throws it on the out pattern. It's caught, and there's a touchdown for the Zizzors. Interception there. Rip Erickson, number 34. He's the replacement for who we talked about out of the game, Jackson Taylor. And the Zizzors go on top by a score of 6-0, and they line up in the swinging gate for an opportunity for the extra point.
Very well done. Rollout on the play action by the Zizzors that time, and that really opened up. Isaiah Jones hit the tight end right in the hands. And Red Erickson is a really good receiver. And so anytime they can get the ball to him, he's pretty reliable. Now the extra point try.
Zizzors line up. They're going to go for the one-pointer. Left-footed kicker is up. Good as goal, baby. Number 17 for the West Plains Zizzors, Reed Cobb, puts it through. We got a 7-0 lead, West Plains. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Would you like images from tonight's game or any Zizzor sporting event? Go to thezizzorzone.com and order them. Patty Ingalls from Patty Ingalls Photography is working hard for you, the parents, and family members to ensure you have the very best images of your student on the field, in the gym, the pool, or the track. Patty will make sure those memories last forever with the very best in sports photography. Visit thezizzorzone.com and don't forget pattyingalls.com to book your senior session.
Now it's more Zizzor football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. The Zizzors kicking away with a 7-0 lead with 9:07 to go, first quarter. A low liner bounces around the ground, hits the picked up at the 26, and up the middle comes the running back for the Hornets. I didn't catch a number, but I'll get it as he gets up. Number 8, that's one of their wide receivers. That is Jordan Tyndall. And the Hornets have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Opening drive for West Plains covered 53 yards. They get 7 points out of it. Took 3 minutes, and now let's see if the defense can get something going here.
Defensively, the Zizzors play a 3-4 with 5 defensive backs or secondary people. Zizzors now line up. They're going to line up in basically in a 5-2. Quarterback, their leader, that's Ethan Weaver. He pitches on the sweep to number 8, who returned to kickoff. That's Tyndall, and Tyndall picks up a good 7 yards there out to the 44-yard line, where it's going to bring up a second down and a long 3 for the Hornets.
Looked like West Plains kind of had that defended better than they did, but whoever was containing allowed the ball carrier to get by, and it turned into a decent gain, almost 7 yards.
Second down and 3 from the 44. Hornets line up with no running back. Motion man comes back behind the quarterback in the shotgun. calls for the snap. Inside handoff. Up the middle. Nowhere this time as the Zizzor defensive line, led there by number 56 for West Plains. That's Maddox Hawkins. Makes the stop for no gain. Brings up 3rd down and 3 from the 44. And I've noticed that number 74, they've moved Hunter back up to that defensive end position again this week.
Yeah, that worked much better last week.
Yes, it did. You got Judd and Warren Lawson at the linebacker positions, along with number 47 for the West Plains Zizzors. That's Dallas Roberts. They man the 4-3 this time as Jones walks up as the defensive end. 3rd down and 3. Hornets take the snap. Inside handoff. Up the middle. Nowhere this time again. Maybe a yard. They're going to mark him at the 45. And what are the Hornets going to do here, Harlan?
Well, I would imagine that you would punt the ball here. Really good hit that time coming up for West Plains. Dallas Roberts with really good contact to drive the ball carrier back. They only picked up what? They got
about a yard and a half. They got a 4th and a yard and a half. They got to get to the 47 there at the 45 and a half. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 1.5. The Zizzors pound the line of scrimmage. They got big boys up front.
What's the hard count here? Nope.
He's going to throw it. It's in the flat, and it's intercepted. Stepped in front of it. Number 7 for West Plains, Ethan Miller. And there's going to be a penalty against Ethan for throwing the ball down. But what a play by Miller on the interception, even though he's going to get 15 for an unsportsmanlike.
There was contact before the ball got there, but the defensive player has every right to the football.
Oh, yeah. And the flag came in way after the interception was made and the ball was blown dead.
Right, it wasn't on the play itself. So
1st down West Plains, dead ball, unsportsmanlike against West Plains, and it'll be Zizzor football back at about their own 36, 37-yard line after the mark off this penalty. And Zizzors get a turnover with 6:52 to go in the first quarter, and they lead by a score of 7-0. Big play there.
Hillcrest has about the same number of players on their side as West Plains does. So if we could keep the ball here on offense and wear down these kids on the defensive side, in the long run, that might pay off.
And I was going to say that I think both teams play about 8 guys both ways. There's a lot of the same jersey numbers on the defensive side as for both teams.
And again, if you get a start, one of those kids get hurt.
Yeah.
It's not one guy, it's 2 guys.
Ball's going to be marked at the 36-yard line. So the Zizzors have it, 1st and 10. And Jones in the backfield. Motion man is Stauffer. They fake. The Zizzors put it on the ground, and guess who got that one? Hillcrest comes up with it, so the Zizzors fumble the football, and Hillcrest gets the recovery. So the Hillcrest Hornets get a break there after the turnover. They get a turnover of their own, and it's 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the West Plains 36-yard line.
A guy named Kipper Brandenburg came up with the fumble recovery. So on the change of possession, as it turns out, Hillcrest picks up about 15 yards. They'll have 1st down from the West Plains 36-yard line.
Bad exchange between the quarterback and the running back. The ball never got in anybody's hands, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Hornets. They come up with 1 wide receiver right, 1 wide receiver left, quarterback by himself in the backfield. Weaver calls for the ball. They're going to run the option. They pitch out on the perimeter. Running down the sideline, number 13, that's Jude Cochran. Cochran is close to the 1st down. In fact, they're going to give it to him as they mark him out of bounds all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Again, West Plains did not pursue very well. That play went right toward the sideline, and our lateral pursuit was not very good that time. He picks up 11, and it's the 1st down for the Hornets at the West Plains 25.
Weaver in the backfield. He's joined this time by Jordan. Weaver calls for the ball. He's going to throw it in the flat, or headed for the wide receiver. That time the ball hit the ground, but the officials said it's a reception. And Judd, number 20, or excuse me, not Judd, but
Ethan
number 7, Miller. Another big hit by Miller, but the ball says it's a completion, and it's a pickup of 6 that brings up 2nd down and 4 from the Zizzor 19-yard line, and we got a timeout on the field. Official timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hawkins Home and Lawn.
Football season starts now. Hi, this is Anna. It's kickoff time for the perfect recliner, comfy living rooms, and dining room sets with brands like Ashley, Best Home Furnishings, Flex Steel, and Catnapper, and a huge inventory ready to take home today. We've got it all. The best brands and the best prices. Financing available, and we deliver. Stop in and see us today in West Plains and Mountain Grove, or go online at hawkinshomeandlawn.com.
Butler Heating and Air is experiencing extreme growth and are looking for experienced heating and air technicians. Butler Heating and Air offers generous pay, employer-paid health insurance, paid time off, commissions, and an employer match retirement program. A refrigeration license is required. Apply today at Butler Heating and Air in West Plains at 1626 Earls Drive, or go to butlerheatingandair.com. Don't miss this opportunity.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Full night back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We had a little problem on the Zizzor sideline. The kicking net was off out of their box. Therefore, the officials called the timeout to have them move it. And on the second down play, the Zizzors pressure on the quarterback knocked the ball away. And now it's third down and about 4.5 for the Hornets from the Zizzor 19-yard line.
My man Alex Judd is very noticeable out there here in the first couple of series.
He was the one that knocked that away, and if he'd looked up in the air, he could have caught made the interception. Third down and 4. Zizzors bring the blitz. Inside handoff going nowhere. And I mean absolutely nowhere, as it stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and the defensive front did a good job. Also in there was Judd, number 41, and number 4, Warren Lawson, for the play, and now it's fourth down and 4, still from the 19-yard line, and I think the Hornets are going to go for it again.
Oh, yeah.
They got a strange huddle. A line. They got a line. And then they go up to the line of scrimmage from there. Everybody's got to be a little different.
Saw it at a coaching clinic.
Yes, yeah. Fourth and 4. 2 wing backs to the right side. Motion man. Quarterback's going to keep. He's going to get to the perimeter. He's going to get the first down and more. He's down inside the 15, down to the 11-yard line. And the Zizzors, once again, Harlan, not able to stop the ball on the perimeter, and they pick up a first down. The Hornets do, and take it all the way to the 11-yard line.
And they've run right each time that they've done that. So they see something over there, and they're going to keep picking on that until West Plains makes an adjustment and makes them do something else.
First and 10 from the 11. Hornets single setback. That's number 8. That's Jordan. Tyndall Jordan. Quarterback's Weaver. Weaver calls for the ball. Going to look left, look right. He's going to run because nobody's there. Open. Weaver's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. No, they said he stepped out of bounds at the 4. So it'll be second down and about 3 from the 4 for the Hornets, as Weaver was able to escape the pressure, get to the right side again, Harlan, and picked up 7.
Again, they run right. Right. That's about the only direction they have run so far, and we're going to have to make an adjustment to that because Hillcrest is really picking up chunks.
Second down from the 4-yard line. Weaver joined in the backfield. Turns, hands off on the inside handoff, and they've not been getting anything there. The Zizzor defensive line and linebackers have stopped the middle play. We just got to get to the perimeter a little bit. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and goal, or third down and 3 from the 4-yard line. They can get a first and 10 at the 1. They actually picked up 1 yard. They gave them down to the 3-yard line. Play clock at 4:07. Zizzors lead 7-0.
Perfect spot to fake it to the back up the middle and bootleg it around the corner.
I was going to say maybe to the right side.
Yep. That's where I'd go.
Yeah, Weaver. He's joined in the backfield by 2 running backs this time. Wide receivers, both right and left. Inside handoff. He fakes it. No, he gives it. And guess where? He runs it to the right side, and he scores. Touchdown there by number 13. That's Judd Cochran. Cochran goes in from 3 yards out, and we got a 7-6 ball game. Zizzors still lead by 1. That right side, we're going to have to find somebody to slow things down there because the Hornets have found a weak spot, it looks like.
And that comes after the turnover, which really sets them up in good shape. So West Plains lead down to 1 with the extra point coming.
They're going to kick the extra point. In to kick the extra point is number 16. That's Austin Miller. Snap back, place down, kick is up. Looks good. It is. We got a 7-7 ball game. We'll be back in 1 minute. Here on the radio, KKDY 102.3.
Hi, this is Reese at Lynch Equipment, and we know that getting your hands dirty is on an honest, hard day's work. We believe everyone should have a chance to get their hands dirty. That's why we carry Coyote CX compact tractors with 24.5 horsepower Coyote diesel engines, including the CX 2510 HST featuring twin pedals. Configure your loader, backhoe, and mower options and get yourself out there playing in the dirt. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. We dig dirt.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crust, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you'd do anything for your kids. And that's why it's important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I will help make it easy and affordable to protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here as the Hornets get ready to kick off. And the Zizzers have their hands team out there this time. And the Hornets are going to do a little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded by Jones. He calls for the fair catch at the 34-yard line where the Zizzers will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 34.
Well, Hillcrest hasn't stopped them yet. West Plains stopped themselves on that last possession, fumbling on the first play.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a odd circumstance. You get the interception on the 4th down, and the very next play you give it back to them on a fumble after a 15-yard unsportsmanlike. 1st and 10, West Plains from their own 34-yard line. Zizzers in the white and red, Hornets in the blue. Hornets, 4-man front, 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. They walk up one of their defensive ends, up to the spot. Wilson, Remy, to the 35, 36-yard line. So not a big gain, but a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down and 8 from the 36-yard line. You know, you talked earlier with Jackson Taylor out of the ball game. Wilson's going to get a bunch of touches.
Oh, he's going to get
all of them.
He's going to sleep late tomorrow.
Yeah. He'll probably sleep on the way home.
I wouldn't doubt it a bit. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. Now, do you stick to the ground or do you little play action, throw the ball here? Jacob Moore would be a really good target here.
Inside 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jones sends a man in motion. Snap back, inside handoff. Wilson up the middle. Wilson drags people out close to the first down. They're going to mark him just short. And this one may be not put on the hash mark, but actually put in between the two, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. One of the Hornets lost his helmet, therefore he has to come out. And as soon as I say that, they marked it 1st down. They gave it to him 1st down.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't even think that was close.
It wasn't. But it's a 1st and 10 as the referee stepped in and said 1st down. Oh, 1st and 10. We're inside 2:45 to go in the first quarter. They must have another game someplace tonight.
11 plays from scrimmage for West Plains, 9 of them on the ground.
1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Full line of scrimmage. Inside handoff. Guess who? Wilson. This time Wilson down the middle of the field.
Go,
Wilson. All the way down to the 21-yard line, and Wilson took it on himself, and now we got another late flag. What's this one? They're going to call something on the sideline. They did. They called a sideline penalty, which first time's a warning. They're going to make it a warning against West Plains for a sideline violation. And, oh, my, that guy on the far sideline, he's got it out for us, Harlan.
Like you said, though, the first time is a warning. So a 34-yard gain by Remy Wilson. with 2:19 to go in the first quarter. West Plains all moving the ball on the ground.
They are moving the ball on the ground on the right side, and Wilson is loving running behind that right side of the line. First and 10 from the 22 of the Hornets. We got a new running back in there, number 4, Warren Lawson. Lawson in the backfield. He gets the fake. Jones keeps it. He goes to the right side. He gets knocked around and knocked down finally. I think they're going to mark him at the 19-yard line. So that's a pickup of 3 and brings up second down and about 7 to go for the West Plains Zizzors on the fake handoff, and Jones kept it around the right side, picked up a good 3 yards.
If you're going to tackle Isaiah Jones and you're thinking he's a quarterback, he's going to try to juke me or go around me, think again. You better have those pads down or he'll just make you look bad. Yes, you'll be looking at the sky rolling backwards.
Second down at 7. Ball to 19-yard line. Jones in the backfield along with Lawson. Jones calls for the ball. Pressure comes. They've got them coming. He throws it down the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Intended there for Stauffer. Stauffer was in the end zone. The ball was a little late getting there, and it's knocked down. Could have been picked off, and it's third down and 7 now for the West Plains Zizzors from the Hornet 19-yard line.
We're lucky it wasn't a sack. We're lucky it wasn't intercepted. And now West Plains is looking at a key play here on third down and about 6.5, 7 yards to go.
Clock stopped, 1:09 to go, first quarter. Wilson back in the ball game. Also in the game, number 34, the big guy, that's Rhett Erickson, who scored the first touchdown for the Zizzors. He goes wide or tight into the right side. They're going to fake. They're going to hand off to Wilson. Wilson to the right side. Wilson gets to the 15-yard line, which is a pickup of 4, but it brings, or excuse me, the 16-yard line. So we're going to bring up a fourth down and about 4.5, Harlan. This is a big play here for the West Plains Zizzors.
Well, this is a play where you've got a good athletic quarterback that can throw the ball and run with the football. You may roll him out here and just give him an option. What do they call that? The RPO.
RPO. And the Hornets are going to bring a bunch of people. They got 4 on the line of scrimmage. Both linebackers look like they're coming on a blitz. Zizzors taking their time. Play clock at 25, but the play clock's at 16, game clock at 22. Jones is going to throw over the middle, and this one is almost picked off again, thrown behind the receiver, and the Zizzors turn it over on down, and the Hornets have the ball as we come close to the end of quarter number 1.
Isaiah was determined to throw that football right there to the middle of the field, and didn't really look at anybody else on the pattern that time.
Well, he didn't have much time to look anywhere else, as there was a bunch of blue jerseys in the backfield. First and 10 Hornets, 17 seconds to go first quarter. We got a 7-7 ball game here at Shoemaker Stadium in Springfield. Hornets come to the line of scrimmage in the blue uniforms. They send a wide receiver way out to the right side. Got a man in the slot, one setback, and the quarterback, Weaver. Weaver calls for the ball. Snap back. He's going to throw. He's got pressure. He rolls to the right. He throws it down the field.
No way.
Out of bounds. He caught the ball, but he was going out of bounds, and he was juggling it, and they call it a no catch, and it's going to bring up a second down and 10 from the 16-yard line.
Quarterback didn't seem to be in a big hurry until he saw Alex Judd coming and applying pressure from the linebacker position. He got rid of it in time. High throw, nearly a great catch, but he couldn't hold on, and with 9 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's going to be second down and 10 for Hillcrest.
Hornets this time with 2 running backs in the backfield on both sides, one on each side of Weaver. Weaver calls for the ball. Snap back. He's going to roll right. He's going to try to throw. He's going to pitch, and there's a long field ahead. And Judd says you're not going any farther than the 24-yard line. So the running back, number 13, thought he had an open field. That's Cochran, who scored the touchdown for the Hornets. And Judd said, hello, you're going backwards.
I couldn't hear if he was laughing or not, but he probably could have been, because Alex had a great angle on him as he got to the sideline. and Alex had the perfect angle, and I mean, he popped him good as he went out of bounds.
That may be the hit of the week.
You know, you could have a very good point there.
3rd down and about 4. From the 23. Motion. Weaver's throwing. Pressure comes. The ball's incomplete. Off the hands of the running back. Tried to set up a screen. That's the end of the first quarter. We got a 7-7 ball game. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
If your doctor prescribes oxygen therapy for you or a family member, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment is your go-to provider for reliable oxygen services. They have multiple options for patients needing oxygen. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment has been providing oxygen to patients for 40 years and has a trained staff to take care of you. Respiratory services are their expertise. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment cares. It's in their name.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
What could be better than getting new tires and putting money back in your pocket? You can do both at Don's Auto Service in West Plains. Buy 4 new Goodyear tires and get a $200 rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Travel with peace of mind this summer with new rubber on the road and more money in your pocket.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Start of the second quarter, and the Hornets are going to punt the ball away. Nobody really backed very deep for the Zizzers. Good snap, and they're going to fake it. No, he's going to run with it and then punt it, and he punted it into the bleachers dang near, almost. Where are they going to mark that out of bounds?
Oh, brother, they're marking that out the 48-yard line.
It didn't even get there.
That's where it went out of bounds. That's where it landed, but that ball had to have gone out of bounds way before that.
It hit the track. That ball hit the track. And they're going to mark it at the 48-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 Zizzers from their own 48. Tie ball game. We just started quarter number 2 here from Hillcrest High School. Zizzers need some points on the board right here.
If West Plains can keep from turning the football over for the rest of the night and just doing some basic stuff, they should be in pretty good shape. We're tied right now at 7.
Jones under center. Hands off left side to Wilson. Wilson down the sideline. Wilson being chased. They're going to be knocked out of bounds somewhere. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him all the way down, Harlan, to the 14-yard line. And we got officials standing back here, and we got where's the flag? Oh, I see it now. Hold against the West Plains Zizzers. I don't even see the flag yet. I still don't see it. Do you see it?
Nope.
I do. It's on the 50-yard line. It's in the white of the 50. So a holding penalty against the West Plains Zizzers at the 49. So the spot of the foul, 10 yards, takes it back to the Zizzer 41-yard line. So the big play by Wilson is negated by the penalty, and it brings up 1st down and about 17.
That wipes out a 38-yard run by Remy Wilson. But who's to say whether that run was made possible by the penalty? Who knows?
Yeah. We've been called for a few holds already this year. Get the hands outside your body, and they'll throw the flag. Judd into the lineup. He'll play the tight end position, I think. Remy in the backfield along with Jones. Jones is going to throw. Pressure comes, and he throws it.
What a catch.
What a catch. And down the sideline. Number 34 for the Zizzers made a catch, and that's Erickson. And he caught that one behind his head. And the Zizzers are, this time, they are down inside the 15-yard line, down to about no, if I take that back. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 21. But it's a big play by the West Plains Zizzers, and it's 1st and 10 at the Hornet 21-yard line.
You know that 38-yard play we didn't get a while ago?
We just got it.
We got 38 yards right there on that pass play.
That was after the penalty.
Was that a fantastic catch? Oh, my gosh.
If you're watching, that you got it. That was a good one.
That was legit.
Jones under center, turns, fakes, going to throw it. It's in the flat, knocked down, intended for Judd. And there's a blue jersey in the backfield pretty quickly on every pass play that the West Plains Zizzers attempt. And Jones is mad at himself because he didn't throw that ball over the guy's head rather than try to throw it through him.
One of the captains, Zach Gukin, 6'2", 240 pounds. He came hard off the edge right after Isaiah, who really didn't have much time.
Isaiah Jones, the quarterback. He's going to go under center again. Wilson in the backfield, along with Cropper. Wilson, left side. He's inside the 15-yard line. They're going to mark him out of bounds. I think it's the 11. That ought to be enough for a first down as the Zizzors pick up 12, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 10. Nope, they're saying it's at the 10, so it's 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Remy Wilson has been cutting so much better in the first few games this year than we saw him about all of last year. He makes his mind up, and bing, he's gone.
And he's got that two-step quickness. That first 2 steps, when he makes that cut, he doesn't lose anything. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Jones under center, turns, fakes the handoff. Pressure comes. This time he throws it up high in the air. Guess who? Is that Erickson?
I was going to say Jacob Moore.
I think it's Erickson, number 34. It is. 34. He takes it all the way down to the, where are they going to spot him? The 2, the 3, the 2-yard line. So it's a pickup of 8. It brings up 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line. I'm calling Remy to the right side.
All right. I'm not going to argue that.
I'm not. Or you think maybe quarterback sneak?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. 2nd down and goal from the 2. Jones under center. Hornets are bringing a blitz upside. Up, Remy left side. Remy hit at the line of scrimmage, and Zizzers think he got a touchdown, but the officials say he is knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 1 for the West Plains Zizzers. 3rd and goal.
Now it's the quarterback.
Now the quarterback sneak. Carlin's play right here, baby.
This is my play, man.
Clock at 9:40 in the 2nd quarter. Zizzers and the Hornets tied. Zizzers with a chance to put points on the board.
Get under center. Yep, here we go.
Quarterback sneak. Guess who? Jones, and he's got it. And Harlan is 3 for 3 this year on the quarterback keeper.
I know a quarterback sneak coming when I see one coming.
9:30 to go in the 2nd quarter. Jones a 1-yard run, and the Zizzors are on top, 13-7. That was a well played. That was a good drive that time. Combination of pass plays, run plays. Zizzors line up in the swinging gate. Judd's over the ball. Here come the players over to the inside. We're going to kick this one. Set to kick it away for the West Plains Zizzors is Reed Cobb, the left footer. Snap back, kicks up. Guess what, folks? That's good. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Give Local First is looking for our 2025 recipient. Ozark Marketing Company and the Ozark Horse Trader are now taking applications for a regional organization. If you're part of a registered 501c3 and want to be considered, please drop by our office at 983 East Highway 160 in West Plains or email givelocalfirst@gmail.com. In 2024, our charity golf tournament was the biggest in the area with 85 teams. Deadline for eligible applications will be September 30th.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
All night, Backer with Harlan Hutchinson. We're in Springfield. The Zizzers lead 14-7 as they capitalize there on the short punt. It was a lot shorter than they marked it, but Larson Cobb kicks it away. A line drive, bounces around the ground. Picked up by the Hornets. Got a little alley there for the running back, number 11. That's Dalen Houston. And Houston takes it all the way back to the 36-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
West Plains already has over 150 yards of offense here in the first half of the ball game, and they have over 100 yards rushing here in the first half.
Well, I was going to say, and most of them are by number 3. Oh, Hornets have it. 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. Zizzers on top, 14-7, 9:20 to go in the first half. Weaver, the big guy, quarterback, 6'1", 207, senior, inside handoff. They've had no luck there. The Zizzers have been there all week long, and they're just going to let them push it around. And
good grief.
They're not blowing a whistle. Picked up 1, maybe 2 yards, and nobody ever hit the ground. Nobody hit the ground. No running back, no lineman, no defensive guys hit the ground. 2nd down and 8 from the 43-yard line now for the Hornets. Weaver in the backfield. This time he's got a running back there with him. Zizzers line up in basically a 4-3 this time. They walk everybody up on the line of scrimmage. Motion. Option. Right side. Running back. Combs picks up, what do you say, Harlan, about 4?
Yeah, probably. And I'll make it about 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
Or 4.
Yeah,
like
3rd and 4. They're going to make it 3rd and 4 because they're going to spot the ball at the 43-yard line. They got to get to the 46. So it's basically 3rd and 3 for the Hornets in their own territory. Need a big play by the defense right here and try to get the ball back.
They ran right again.
Yes, they did. They found something over there.
But West Plains defended that better.
Yes. This time the Hornets come out with a spread formation. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right, 2 running backs, the quarterback Weaver. Option, left side, pitches. Ball's on the ground, and the Zizzers have it. That's what we needed right there. West Plains comes up with a turnover on the football, number 47 for the Zizzers. That is Dallas Roberts. Roberts picked up the loose one, and the Zizzer offense is in complete control now as they're on the 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
Big play there. That's the 2nd turnover by Hillcrest. The Zizzers have turned it over once, and anytime you can win the turnover battle, you've got a better than average chance of winning the ball game.
Yes, you can. Turn it over fewer times, you got more balls in your hand. Zizzers, play clock down to about 14, come to the line of scrimmage. Jones is under center. Unbalanced line to the right side. You think maybe they'll run right?
Maybe.
Nope, they're going to throw. Pressure comes. There's a hold. No flag. Down the field he goes, and it's going to be overthrown completely out of the end zone as the Zizzers trying to get the ball there to number 13, Jacob Moore, and the ball landed outside the end zone, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Jacob didn't catch it, but neither did Hillcrest. He threw that ball out of the end zone, as a matter of fact, so that ball traveled 45 yards in the air easy. And we'll have another crack at it here on 2nd down and 10. There's still 7:30 to go. And what's been a fast first half?
Yes, it has been. We may get out of here before 10:15 tonight. 2nd down and 10. Single back. Motion man across the formation. They turn. They fake. This time Jones has time. He rolls. He's pressured. He's going to run. He's got some room. As you said, Harlan, he's not going to try to avoid you. He's going to try to run over you, and he picks up about 9.
I love that kid. You don't want him to get hurt.
No,
but he's a football player.
He is a football player first and a quarterback second.
Right.
Now it's 3rd down and 1. The ball sitting at the 27-yard line. They got to get to the 26 for 1st and 10. Less than 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage with a full backfield. Tight end right side. Jones, guess what? Quarterback sneak. Jones picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the sneak, and it's a 1st down for the West Plains Zizzer offense.
That's almost like an automatic call because if they don't cover the center,
there's nobody to tackle you.
There's no one there to tackle you, so just you pat your center on the rear end and take the snap and straight up the field you go.
And the center, he picks the guy that's closest and takes him off the ball. 1st and 10 they mark it at the 23-yard line. Jones in the shotgun, Stauffer in motion. Remy right up the middle. That's basically the first time he's run up the middle, and he picks up a good 6 yards on the straight dive play up the middle, and it's going to bring up a second down and they're going to say picked up 5 yards, and it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, outside of the incomplete pass down at the other end on 4th down, Hillcrest really hasn't done much against West Plains, stopping them from running the football.
They stopped them right here. They took another official timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds this time here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains. Stop by the dealership for our huge trade-in event going on now. All of our managers have been authorized to put over market value in your trade. So come to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains and get great buys from nice guys.
Together, let's drive.
Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet in West Plains.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We were talking very shortly during the break, Harlan. You're going to be busy again tomorrow, aren't you?
The Showdown Zizzer volleyball tournament is tomorrow at the Civic Center. If you like volleyball, tomorrow is the day to come to the Civic Center. Starting at 9 in the morning, it'll go all afternoon. And on KDY, we'll have matches featuring West Plains, Liberty, and Licking. So that'll be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun tomorrow at the Civic Center. Volleyball, a great sport to watch.
Absolutely.
2nd down and about 5.5 for the Zizzors. Inside fake. Throwing on the quick slant, and ball's intended there for, who was that thrown at? Miller? That wasn't even close.
Must have been Ethan Miller. I think the Zizzors ran a little screenplay there with whoever the tight end was, maybe going out, rubbing off the defender, but that ball was too high, and now it's 3rd down and about 5 to go.
About 3rd and 5 for the West Plains Zizzors. Clock stop, 5:47 to go in the 2nd quarter. They're basically in 2-down territory. You get 4 or 5 here, then you run another one. Inside handoff. Remy, he's got the 1st down and more as he's inside the 15, all the way down to about the 12, 13-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Zizzor 1st down. Good play call there.
Remy running with his head up, picking up a little extra yardage, and again, Hillcrest really is having a hard time slowing down West Plains running the football here in the first half.
1st and 10 from the 12, 13-yard line. They say it's on the 13, the scoreboard does.
131 yards rushing in the first half for West Plains.
3 receivers to the right side. Jones under center. Turns, fakes. We got a sweep, and that went nowhere. They won't run that one again this evening. Tried to run the receiver reverse, and Stauffer loses about 7-8 yards all the way back to the 21-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 20.
Plays like that only work depending on what the defense is doing. And almost every play, their defensive ends are coming hard up the field, and that's why Isaiah's had very little time to throw the football. A little inside counter might work pretty good.
Back Jones, screen pass, and Remy ran into the only guy there to make the tackle. They had 4 blockers in front, and Remy turned right in to the defensive lineman, who makes the tackle for a gain of 1, and it brings up 3rd down and about 19.
That was the right play.
Yes.
But just bad luck for West Plains.
Yes. He had 4 blockers in front of him, and the only guy to make the tackle was standing right next to him when he caught the football. 3rd down and about 19 from the 21-yard or 20-yard line. They got to get to the 4 for a 1st and 10. Play clock at 8. Zizzors look to the sideline. Jones going to drop the throw. Going to throw it down the sideline. Moore pushed off, and no call, and the ball is incomplete. Now it's going to be 4th down, and you basically have no choice. You go for it, because I don't think we can kick a 40-yard field goal. But they're going to try. No, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not.
I'd be very tempted to run the same play because Jacob, that was just off his hands. That was very close to being a complete pass for a touchdown.
He may have pushed off a little bit to get a little open, but no flag was thrown. That's 4th down and about 19. Jones under center. Motion man is Stauffer. Trying to draw him offside. Yep. That didn't work. They're going to take time. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5. Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains is known for selling the best tractor, Kubota. But Edgeler & Harper is also known for having the best service and parts for your Kubota tractor. So if you need service or parts for your Kubota tractor, lawnmower, UTV, Vermeer balers, or Cub Cadet mowers, the Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment, Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzors. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
Whole night back here. We're going to kick kick a field goal. It's a low liner. It's no good. We had a kind of a bad snap, a low snap. Jones tried to get the ball down. It's incomplete. The field goal attempt's no good. So the Hornets will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bad snap. And on a kick with a bad snap, the holder has to kind of pull a rabbit out of a hat there. And I thought Isaiah did a pretty good job at least getting the ball up on the tee, but it screws up the timing, and it's just a very hard play to execute.
Cobb had a low-line drive that hit right underneath the goalpost. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. We got 3:43 to go in the first half. Zizzers lead 14-7 here in Springfield, Missouri. Both judges are on the field now. One's playing defensive end, the other one's playing linebacker. Inside handoff. No, it's a fake, and then the quarterback keeps it, and Weaver picks up about 4 as he gets to the 25-yard line, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and about 6 to go.
Parkview has only tried 2 passes here in the first half. They're 1 out of 2 with an interception. All their offense pretty much has been on the ground, but West Plains has had the far better of the offense here in the first half.
Hillcrest got a couple of pretty good athletes out there. Weaver's one of them, the quarterback, number 7. Tyndall goes behind him. Inside handoff to Tyndall. Right up the middle. He picks up close to 1st down yardage as they're going to mark him out to the 32-yard line. So that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Hornets running the football.
$57 yards rushing for Hillcrest in the first half, 6 yards passing. West Plains has had much more offense, and West Plains would like to see this half end no worse than 14-7 ahead by 7.
1st and 10 from the 32. Weaver calls for the ball. He's going to try to throw, but there's a bunch of people in the backfield.
Problem.
One of them's number 41, Judd. Judd makes a tackle all the way back. Where are they going to mark him, Harlan? 25? Yes, at the 25-yard line. So that's a loss of 7, and it brings up 2nd down, 17.
The players don't have their names on the back of their jerseys, but Alec should have the word problem on the back of his because he is a problem for everybody.
He came on the blitz, and he made the play in the backfield, and it's now 2nd down. We're inside 2:10 to go in the half. Zizzers lead 14-7. Hornets send 3 receivers to the left side, 1 receiver right, single running back. Weaver calls for the ball. Pressure comes. He steps up in the pocket, and he's tackled again. The Zizzer defense, that time the number 4 for the Zizzers. Yes, lost, makes the sack. And they're all the way back to the 20-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Clock's still running, and that's okay.
I think we got all 3 of our timeouts left.
Could force them to kick down here deep in their end.
Hornets Hornets are taking their time. Still got 20 seconds to go on the play clock, 1:24 to go on the game clock.
According to the scoreboard, West Plains has all their timeouts?
Oh, yes, they do. They have 3 left. Motion, Weaver, option, right side. This time the Zizzors are going to make the play, and that's number 21. That's Judd. That's Aiden Judd, sophomore outside linebacker, and the Zizzors take a timeout now. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
At Domino's Pizza, it's time for spring cleaning. Yep, out with the old and in with the new. New York-style pizza, that is. Try the all-new New York-style pizza in medium, large, and extra large. Domino's New York-style pizza. Bigger slices means bigger bites. It's at Domino's in West Plains and Mountain Grove. New York-style pizza. Domino's. Oh, yes, we did.
Since 1981, Bell's Body Shop in West Plains has offered the very best in collision repair, hail damage repair, and paint. Today, the business is still thriving, being family-owned and operated, carrying on the legacy that Mark Bell built in his years of operation. So when you need body work done to your vehicle, there's only one name that should ring a bell. Bell's Body Shop on South 63 in West Plains. When there's a dent in what you drive, call 256-1335. Bell's Body Shop.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
All night back here at Harlan Hutchinson, and you just missed some excitement as the Zizzors block the punt. They take over 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. 58 seconds to go in the first half, and the Zizzors have 2 timeouts left. And Harlan, that was a big play right there. The Zizzors came with the block, got to the punter, and it's first and goal from the 5.
Alex Judd on the recovery for West Plains.
Zizzors need to put this one in the end zone. They got 4 plays, and 2 timeouts. Jones under center. Motion man across the formation. Turn. Hand deep in the eye to Remy. Remy Wilson down to the 3-yard line. Zizzors get to the line of scrimmage.
No hurry.
No hurry. They're at 47. Jones goes to the sideline to get the play. Still 2 timeouts left. 40 seconds to go as he gets to the huddle. Jones runs 17 miles from the huddle to the sideline during a game.
I would say maybe another quarterback sneak here, man.
Inside handoff. Remy in the end zone.
Oh, that was better.
Remy Wilson, 3 yards out, and the Zizzors go on top 20-7 with 24 seconds to go in the half. That was a big play, the block punt, while we were at commercial. But the Zizzors get the touchdown, and they lead 20-7. They're going to go for the extra point here. The swinging gate is set up. They're going to get into formation. And Cobb will attempt the extra point. Jones to hold. Cobb, the left footer. Where's number 17? Judd's the snapper. Snaps back, kicks up. Guess what, folks? That's good. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
All night back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We're at Shoemake Stadium in Springfield, Missouri at Hillcrest High School. The Zizzors just went up 21-7. 24 seconds to go in the first half. And Cobb will kick kick it away, and I'll bet this is another low-line drive. The left footer comes up there slowly, and as soon as I say that, he tries to hit the feet and hits at the 15, bounces to the running back, and he's going to be tackled at the 26, 27-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hornets with less than 20 seconds to go here in the first half, and I think we got a Hornet down.
Really good play that time on the kick coverage that time. West Plains had 3 people there. Gavin Marshall was the first one to make contact, and the tackle was sure. We're at 18 seconds to go, and if you're Hillcrest, probably not going to get too wild here.
Zizzers in a prevent defense. They've got 4 guys 15 yards off the line of scrimmage and 2 guys about 25 yards off the line of scrimmage. Don't want anybody to get behind you. Inside handoff. That's the best play they've had up the middle as they picked up about 6, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 4. Need a team that appears to want to play much more after that play as the clock is winding its way down. We're at the end of the first half. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porterway Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
You deserve rock star images, and Patty Ingles Photography can make that happen. Patty Ingles' work has been nationally published in Senior Inspire Magazine, Shutter Magazine, Senior Year Magazine, as well as many accolades in the photography community. Your senior deserves the best, so book your senior session today with the best. Patty Ingles Photography. Find her work and book your session online now at pattyingles.com. And check out the Zizzor Zone for more images from Zizzor Sports.
Hi, this is Reese at Lynch Equipment, and we know that getting your hands dirty is on an honest, hard day's work. We believe everyone should have a chance to get their hands dirty. That's why we carry Coyote CX compact tractors with 24.5 horsepower Coyote diesel engines, including the CX 2510 HST featuring twin pedals. Configure your loader, backhoe, and mower options and get yourself out there playing in the dirt. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. We dig dirt.
Do you have anxiety or often feel down? L-theanine is an amino acid that can help ease anxiety, stress, and reduce insomnia. The people at JB's Health Mart can help you find natural remedies, including L-theanine, to help with this common ailment. If you haven't been to JB's Health Mart, discover the JB's difference, where people help you with knowledge and expertise. JB's Health Mart, where the health shops smart. 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here at Harlan-Hudson. We're at halftime with the Zizzers lead by a score of 21-7. The Zizzers got on the scoreboard first as Erickson went in from 11 yards out on a 11-yard pass from Jones. Cobb kicks the extra point at 7-0. Then about 6 minutes later, the Hornets tied it on a 3-yard run, and the extra point made it 7-7. However, in the second quarter, it was all Zizzers. Jones, a 1-yard run. Cobb, the kick, 14-7. Then Wilson, a 2-yard run with just 24 seconds to go in the half. The extra point is good, and the Zizzers lead 21-7 here at halftime. The Hornets will get the ball to start the second half if we ever get to it, because the officials haven't even started. They just started the 20-minute halftime. So, Harlan, we got a lot of time to kill.
We certainly do.
Yes, we do. We got 20 minutes to kill. 19:50 now. Anyway, a good first half by the West Plains Zizzers. Offensively, ran the ball really, really, really well, especially to the right side.
134 yards rushing in the first half for West Plains. Remember the opener at Mountain Home at halftime, I think we had 85 total yards of offense. Here in the first half of this game, 192 yards of offense, and that is much more, I'm sure, to the liking of Coach Wyatt. The Zizzers have outgained Hillcrest unofficially 192 to 59 and held him to just 6 yards passing. in the first half. West Plains threw for 58 yards, and were fairly effective, especially early in the game. Red Erickson made some terrific catches, but it's been about the running game here in the first half. When you can run the football, you've always got a shot.
Yeah.
And West Plains has really kind of set the pace in this first half. Running the ball, and Remy Wilson had a great first half.
Well, I was going to say, Wilson had a good first half, and we talked about it before the start of the ball game. Jackson Taylor, who had basically they split time in the backfield, is in a boot on the sidelines tonight, and so that means Wilson has most of the carries tonight for the West Plains Zizzors offensively, and also Isaiah Jones. He's picked up some slack, and as we said, Harlan, he's not going to try to get around you. He's going to run over you.
No, we've seen an example of that a couple of times, and Isaiah, in short yardage, when you're only looking at a yard or two, his size really pays off. But Remy has, I just can't give him enough credit. He has, and it has to also be mentioned, if you're running the ball better, that must mean you're blocking a lot better.
That's exactly right. The offensive line doing a good job of getting Wilson to the line of scrimmage and then being able to take care of things from that point on. Zizzors lead 21-7. We'll be back in 4 minutes here on the halftime, KKDY 102.5.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
If you happen to be in an accident, keep this in mind. You have a choice in who tows your vehicle, so make the right choice and call 256-7628 for J&J Recovery and Towing of West Plains. They answer the calls 24/7. They will get to you fast and take your vehicle to the destination of your choosing. So if you're in a wreck, breakdown, or whatever reason you might need a tow, make the right choice and call J&J Recovery and Towing 256-7628.
A rock chip. It starts out so small and harmless. Just a little blemish on the windshield. Then one day you climb in your car and your windshield looks like a road map. Crack after crack from side to side, top to bottom, and points in between. Don't let that happen. Go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix rock chips and prevent it from running a race across your windshield. If you didn't catch it in time, don't worry, he installs new windshields too. SMP Quality Auto Glass. Show us your crack. Dedication, hard work, perfection. Putting in that extra effort. All things that make a great football team, but it also makes for a great roofing company. KT Roofing is here for all your roofing needs. Kevin Tyler is a proud Zizzor, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles to metal, flat roofs, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. For all your roofing needs, call KT. KT Roofing, 256-3016.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzors team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Here in the rugged Ozarks, you need a truck that's as tough and works as hard as you. It's truck season at Bailey Chevrolet. The perfect time to find your new truck. Built strong for the rugged outdoors. Your tough truck is waiting. Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey from Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come in today and put the Bailey factor to work for you. And together, let's drive.
Let the power of the horse work for you. Available 24/7 online or in locations across 42 cities in South Central Missouri and North Central Arkansas. The Ozark Horse Trader is working for you. From local classifieds to local business advertising, a large variety of products and services that keep moving forward. The Ozark Horse Trader, always free for over 50 years. Pick one up today.
Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. If you are looking for comfort, durability, and protection to get you through your workday, Ariat brand workwear and boots are up for the job. We have a large variety of the best boots for any job. Lace up or pull on, we have you covered. Plus, Ariat shirts, jackets, vests, work pants, sweatshirts, and hoodies.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
The Zizzors play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We're at halftime. The Zizzors lead 21-7. The Hornets will get the ball to start the second half as the West Plains Zizzors took control there near the end, Harlan, with that block punt and then the short touchdown run by Remy Wilson to put them up 21-7 as they go into halftime. A pretty good first half by the Zizzor offense.
Outside of that fumble on the missed exchange in the backfield on offense that turned the ball over to Hillcrest and gave them a crack of getting in the end zone, outside of that, West Plains has played really well tonight, all in all.
Yeah, it was a pretty good first half by the West Plains offense, and the defense has stepped up when they need to and made some stops necessary and also forced 2 turnovers. You talked about it earlier, Harlan. The team that turns them over the most usually doesn't win.
That's true.
And the Zizzors have not turned it over except for the one time. Hillcrest has 2 turnovers here in the first half.
Halftime scores from other games around the region. Branson is just beating the tar out of Bolivar at halftime, 28-0.
We go there next week.
Yeah, and speaking of getting the tar beat out of you, how good do you think Joplin's football program is, Paul?
How bad are they getting beat by Nixa?
28-0.
Nixa's on top?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Joplin is good.
Joplin's, they ranked number 9 in Class 6A. Nixa's ranked number 4 in 6A. So 2 top-ranked teams in Class 6A fighting it out there in the, is it still the COC? It is a COC, isn't it? They got rid of the Ozark Conference.
Right.
It's the Central Ozark Conference.
Webb City is beating Kickapoo 21-13. That's in the first half.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I had another one. Camdenton is blanking Sedalia Smith Cotton 25-0. So we've got games that, for the most part, aren't really that competitive so far tonight. And we have a 21-7 score here as this game was tied at 7-7, and West Plains sort of reestablished control of it and poked in a couple of touchdowns. But again, great blocking up front. It's been the Zizzor rushing game that's been the offensive story. Remy Wilson carrying the mail, and those guys up front doing a really good job of blocking, especially over the right side of the line.
Well, of course, we talked a little bit about it earlier, Harlan. Next week, the Zizzors go to Branson, and it looks like the Pirates are going to be 3-0 when the Zizzors come to town. Hopefully we'll have a record of 2-1 and give Branson all they want at their place. And if I'm not mistaken, don't they have a new facility over there in Branson?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll be in Branson next Friday night. Game time at 7. Of course, you can catch us right here on the radio, KKDY 102.5, as we bring you Zizzor sports, and especially Zizzor football, here on the radio. We'll be back in 4 more minutes after this commercial spot on KKDY 102.5.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzors. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Has your partner complained that you snore rather loudly at night? Do you feel sluggish throughout the day? Sleep apnea affects 1 in 3 people worldwide. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment specializes in the latest equipment to treat sleep apnea. They will teach you how to use it properly and how to keep your supplies clean and working properly. Don't wait, sleep well, and stay healthy. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment cares. It's in their name.
Get great prices now on Americans' favorite tractor, Kubota, at Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Like the Kubota L3302 with 4-wheel drive, front-end loader, 5-foot rotary cutter, and options like the grapple or tiller for only $29,995 with 1.99 APR for 84 months. See us or go to Kubota USA for full disclaimer.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
Let the power of the horse go to work for you.
Need it, want it, buy it, sell it? The Ozark Horse Trader.
From our service guide, handyman work, painting, stump grinding, electrical, fencing, cleaning, and so much more.
To pets and livestock, recreational vehicles, truck and auto, and pretty much everything under the sun. Pick one up today.
The Ozark Horse Trader has it. Always free for over 50 years.
Since 1981, Bell's Body Shop in West Plains has offered the very best in collision repair, hail damage repair, and paint. Today, the business is still thriving, being family-owned and operated, carrying on the legacy that Mark Bell built in his years of operation. So when you need body work done to your vehicle, there's only one name that should ring a bell. Bell's Body Shop on South 63 in West Plains. When there's a dent in what you drive, call 256-1335. Bell's Body Shop.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We're at halftime. We got about 6 minutes to go till the start of the second half, and Harlan talked a little bit about it just on the intro to bring it back to the field here. First game of the Ozark Mountain Conference football schedules tonight. 3 of those games are being played between conference opponents. Of course, when you have a 17 conference, somebody's going to have to sit out every week.
Right, you're only going to have a full slate of games, but we have the opportunity to be undefeated in the history of the Ozark Mountain Conference after tonight. It will get very tough next week, though. You know, Branson they're like everybody else. They've had several years where they were really good. Coach Hancock.
I was going to say, when Hancock was there, yeah. They were good.
And you can go all the way back to the probably late 80s through the 90s. They've had some really good football teams, but it looks like they are back right now. And it's been a very long time since I was at the Branson Football Stadium. My guess is they probably have a new facility by now.
Well, I was going to say, I was over there when we were running track, and I think they've got a new facility, a new football facility that's state-of-the-art, obviously.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah, they got a little money to spend.
You know, that new baseball field or the new turf we have at the ballpark in West Plains, we saw that exact thing when the district baseball took place at Branson this past spring.
Uh-huh.
Carbon copy.
Yeah.
just exactly like it. And it's nice.
Well, I was going to say, you're talking a little bit about those kinds of things, and one of the things that West Plains has done is, like you said, the baseball field, the softball complex, and the improvements they've made at Zizzers Stadium, it's not Zizzers, it's Zizzers Stadium. McDonald's Field, Zizzers Stadium. But anyway, the improvements they've made there, and it's just a nice place to go watch a football game.
Oh my gosh, it's just incredible the difference. When I started doing games back in like 06, 07, something like that, and to look up now and see what that stadium looks like, there's no comparison.
No. And you know, Mike Renfro keeps telling me about when they used to play over at Carmichael. You know, back in the 70s. He said, we didn't have lights. We played on Saturday afternoons because we didn't have lights. Oh. And I'm thinking, well, we even had lights at East Newton. I mean, come on.
Oh, well.
Yeah, anyway.
Saved on money.
Yeah, saved on money.
By the way, we have something called the Hit of the Game, and that is sponsored by KT Roofing. And I have bought stock in Alex Judd being that person so far here tonight. We may see a better one, but the angle shot that Alex Judd got on one of the Hornets going out of bounds at around their 30-yard line, that was one of the better ones we've seen so far this year. KT Roofing sponsors the Hit of the Game, and hopefully starting next week, the kids that are designated as the Hit of the Game recipient will receive a T-shirt with them probably posing either with it on or holding it up, one or the other. But the Hit of the Game will be sponsored each week by KT Roofing. Alex Judd has the inside track tonight.
He did. That was a big play. The Hornets are on the field. The Zizzors are walking this way. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the second half here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Would you like images from tonight's game or any Zizzors sporting event? Go to thezizzorzone.com and order them. Patty Ingalls from Patty Ingalls Photography is working hard for you, the parents and family members, to ensure you have the very best images of your student on the field, in the gym, the pool, or the track. Patty will make sure those memories last forever with the very best in sports photography. Visit thezizzorzone.com and don't forget pattyingalls.com to book your senior session.
It's where to go and buy your car. Great service and best price by far. In West Plains Mo, it's where we are. Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet in West Plains.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubaugh with Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains. It's football season, so we are having a tailgate party. We have new Chevrolet and GMC trucks with up to $12,000 off MSRP, and it's only at Taylor Grubaugh, where a handshake still means something.
Together, let's drive.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Hi, this is Reese at Lynch Equipment, and we know that getting your hands dirty is all in an honest, hard day's work. We believe everyone should have a chance to get their hands dirty. That's why we carry Coyote CX compact tractors with 24.5 horsepower Coyote diesel engines, including the CX 2510 HST featuring twin pedals. Configure your loader, backhoe, and mower options and get yourself out there playing in the dirt. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. We dig dirt.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service specializes in doing things better, from selling tires to complete quality auto repair and auto service, serving the community for 40-plus years. Speaking of service, Don's Auto Service can provide air conditioning performance checks and services, computerized alignments, engine analysis, and more.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We're just about ready to go to the second half, and as we get ready to start, the mist has developed, Harlan. You can kind of see it in the lights out there, and it was blowing in on me on the window. We got to close the window so that my my cheat sheets don't get wet.
Well, we get ready to start the second half. And being an old coach, with the situation as it is, you're up 21-7, and at this point, you've got a 2-touchdown lead, and you have limited personnel, just in terms of players that have to go both ways. And so, my thinking would be, the sooner you can end this game, the better, and keep the clock running. And the way West Plains has run the football in the first half, 134 yards on the ground, might not be a bad idea to maybe keep it close to the ground and keep the clock moving here.
Well, I was going to say, one of the things the Zizzers will probably, one of the things they want to do is they want to make sure that the Hornets don't get points on the board early here to start the second half and get back in the ball game. Because right now you got a 2-touchdown lead. The Hornets do have the ball to start the second half, but West Plains defensively has played pretty well. They forced 2 turnovers. They've stopped them on 4th down at once. And West Plains defense is going to get tested here as we start the third quarter. And a 21-7 ball game, West Plains on top.
Again, next week we'll be at Branson for another Ozark Mountain Conference game. And you'll be able to hear it on the radio, see it on your computer, on Facebook, on YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. And it would feel a lot better going into that game 2-1 than going in at 1-2.
You know, you're talking about the computer and stuff. I watched some of the volleyball today on your live streaming. And Grizzlies got 2 wins today after a big win. Was it Thursday night when they beat Jeffco? Wednesday night. That's right, Wednesday. Zizzers will kick the ball away. Number 17, that's Reed Cobb to kick it away. He's kicked 2 line drivers and 1 high one. Let's see where this one heads. Slow approach, here he comes. Kickoff, it's a line drive. It's going to hit right at the 20-yard line, fielded by the short man. He's down the middle, and he's into the secondary. Aiden Judd saves a touchdown with a tackle, a wraparound tackle, all the way out to the 40. They're going to mark him at the 46-yard line or the 47-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Sanjay Gordon on the return that time for the Hornets. And like Paul said, if you're watching it, you saw it. But he was one guy from going straight up the middle of the field. To me, that's one of the drawbacks of the squib kick. Gets to the deep guy quickly, and sometimes you can make some hay out of that.
Hornets come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback, number 7, Ethan Wheeler, sends a man in motion, fakes the handoff, he runs it up the middle. He's out to the 40. Now they're going to mark him at the 50. The far official, I see him standing right on the 50-yard line. So that's a pickup of 3 and a bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Hornets as they have good field position here to start the second half.
If you rewind that and watch it again, you'll see the quarterback did something that is something you try to discourage, and that is about the time he was ready to make contact, he just stopped running.
Yes.
And kind of gave it the armadillo treatment to protecting the ball, and he just stopped at that point.
2nd down and 7 from the 50. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Weaver calls for the ball. He's going to throw it. A quick slant over the middle. It's caught. Immediate tackle made there by number 13 for the West Plains Zizzors. That's Jacob Moore there to make the stop. A pickup of maybe 3. Yeah, we'll give him 3 out to the 47, and that brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Hornets from the Zizzer 47-yard line.
Jacob was playing safety. Did you see how fast he closed on that play?
Yes, he did. He was there in a hurry.
Really was.
Good athlete, plays the secondary and also tight end. They've moved Jones back to the strong safety. Weaver going to run it, and he's going to nowhere to go. The Zizzors are right there, and this time no gain for Weaver. In fact, they mark him at the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up a 4th down and about 4 to go for the Hornets, and they're going to go for it. They bring in the big running back, number 40, that is Aiden Myers, for the Hornets on a 4th and 4 from their Zizzor 47.
Getting in there to help make that play was Aiden Judd. We've called his name several times since he got in the ballgame.
Sophomore stepped up tonight. He's got a brother that can play a little too.
He's a problem.
Yeah. 4th and 4, big play here, Zizzors. Oh, that should be motion. They did. They called a motion. And that was, they called the play dead. And that was a pick 6.
Doggone it.
Oh, threw it right to the Zizzors. Now it's going to be 4th and 9, and they're going to punt it away.
Dallas Roberts had visions of glory in his eyes right there. And he should have, but it's called a false start, so it's going to be 4th down and 9. Hillcrest will have to punt.
Well, I thought they were going to punt.
Okay, they don't have to punt.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 9, and the Zizzor defensively, now they're going to step back. It's going to be a quick kick, and it's going to hit the ground at about the 25 and take a Hornet bounce down around the 11-yard line where it's finally going to be blown dead. So the Zizzors will have it 1st and 10. It's thrown 11, but they did stop the Hornets on their first offensive series.
They did, and we pointed out in that first game against Mountain Home how West Plains was getting beat up front. That's not the case tonight.
No.
It wasn't the case last week either. And so West Plains frontline people doing a much better job.
1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Zizzors have the ball. 2 backs in the backfield in the I formation. Jones under center. Stauffer goes in motion. Turn hands deep in the eye to Remy. Remy Wilson across they're going to mark him at the 16-yard line. So that's a pickup of about 5, maybe 4, and brings up 2nd down and 5 or 6.
And that starts the clock running again. We're going to be under the 9-minute mark here in quarter number 3 when West Plains snaps the football once again. Your primary objective here is keep the clock running and do not turn the ball over.
Zizzors doing what Harlan asked for, keep that clock running. We're inside 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. 2nd down and 2, or 2nd down and 5. Deep handoff to Wilson. He makes a cut. Makes another cut. Wilson out to the 30-yard line, and he got most of that, folks, on his own. Had to make a cut in the backfield to avoid a tackle, then made another cut about 3 yards down and picks up about 15, and it's 1st and 10 at the 31.
Old Remy's channeling Barry Sanders here tonight. Those were 2. That first cut in particular, that was fantastic. And he not only made good cuts, but he was running with his head up, and he knew when to make the cut. And that was a 14-yard play and a big 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Zizzors at the 30, their own 31. Wilson's still in the ball game. Guess what? He's going to carry it again. I don't think he's tired yet. I think he's still going. Picks up 6 on that, or make it 5 on that carry. So it's a 2nd down and 5 now out to the 36-yard line. And Harlan, they're doing what exactly you said they need to do. They're running the football, and that clock keeps ticking.
Eat it up. Eat it up, because Hillcrest really can't stop them. There's no reason not to run the football right now, and already in the rushing department, that's 156 yards for West Plains so far.
This time the Zizzors come up with a tight formation. Stauffer going to pitch left side to Wilson. Wilson down the sideline and makes contact, knocked out of bounds around the 43-yard line. It's enough for another Zizzor 1st down. Like this offense when it does that, Harlan.
Absolutely, and West Plains physically taking it to Hillcrest here tonight. And we're going to get an official's timeout, looks like.
We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
At Domino's Pizza, it's time for spring cleaning. Yep, out with the old and in with the new. New York-style pizza, that is. Try the all-new New York-style pizza in medium, large, and extra large. Domino's New York-style pizza. Bigger slices means bigger bites. It's at Domino's in West Plains and Mountain Grove. New York-style pizza. Domino's. Oh, yes, we did.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
All night, back here with Harlan Hutch, inside trap, and that one didn't go anywhere as the ball was carried there by number 30, Luke Cropper. Cropper got tackled at the line of scrimmage, fell forward for a yard, and it brings up 2nd down and 9 as the team in blue saw that one coming.
Well, they got a pretty good idea that it's going to be on the ground, and that time Remy Wilson got a playoff.
He's going to get a playoff this time because he's out of the ball game. The running back now is Warren Lawson. Lawson's going to carry left side. He's across the 50, going to be knocked down, and he had a lot of room ahead of him when he slipped at the 49-yard line, and Harlan, they marked him all the way down to the 48, and they're waving the flags on. Another first down, West Plains.
Santa Claus must be the referee tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, they like to give away them first downs, don't they?
Right on the hash mark.
Yep. 1st and 10 from the Hornet 48-yard line. We're inside 6:45 to go in the third quarter, and West Plains has a 21-7 lead. Zizzers doing it all on the ground tonight. Stoffer in motion. Snap back. Jones is going to – no, he's not. There was nobody blocking number 1, and Jones is thrown for a 11-yard loss, and that brings up 2nd down and 22.
Why in the world would we throw the ball there?
I don't know. I'm not calling the plays, but he did. There was nobody blocking the cornerback. He came on a blitz. When Stoffer went in motion, he ran to the line of scrimmage, and as soon as the ball was snapped, he came from the backside. Jones never saw him. And we got a timeout taken by the officials for some reason. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
Dedication, hard work, perfection. Putting in that extra effort. All things that make a great football team, but it also makes for a great roofing company. KT Roofing is here for all your roofing needs. Kevin Tyler is a proud Zizzer, and his crews will make sure the job is done right every time. They do all types of roofs, from shingles, metal, flat roofs, and they do gutters too, all with the longest labor warranty in the area. For all your roofing needs, call KT. KT Roofing, 256-3016.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
All night, back here with Harlan Hodgson. We're in Hillcrest High School, Shoemake Stadium, on the north side of Springfield, Grant Street, where the Zizzers lead by a score of 21-7. 5:58 to go in the third. Zizzers have the ball, but they are looking at a 2nd down and about 17. Still got Zizzers on the sideline getting some water. They come to the field.
It's a really nice night. I know we've got rain and had rain, but still, it's 69 degrees. It's very nice outside.
Zizzers go to 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Single setback is Remy Wilson. Jones in the shotgun. Play clock at 15. Jones looks things over, calls the play, takes a snap, going to throw, looks down the middle. Oh, what a catch. Sliding down and making the catch is number 7 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Ethan Miller. He got back what they lost on the previous play, and now it sets up a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
That was a very tough catch that Ethan Miller just made and made it look kind of easy. If he went down to get it, it's now going to be 9 yards for a 1st down, 5:30 and counting here in quarter number 3.
Inside 5:20 to go. Zizzers have the ball and a 14-point lead. Jones lets the play clock run down to, we're inside 5. Isaiah, we're inside 5.
Have to call timeout.
He did. Takes time. We'll be back in a minute. Here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Ever go into a store the people working are too busy to talk to you? It's like you don't even exist. Never a problem at JB's Health Mart. Have a question? Ask. The people make a difference at JB's Health Mart. For example, if you need to lose weight, let JB's help by just asking. Discover the JB's difference at JB's Health Mart. jbshealthmart.com and at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
A rock chip. It starts out so small and harmless. Just a little blemish on the windshield. Then one day you climb in your car and your windshield looks like a road map. Crack after crack from side to side, top to bottom, and points in between. Don't let that happen. Go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix rock chips and prevent it from running a race across your windshield. If you didn't catch it in time, don't worry, he installs new windshields too. SMP Quality Auto Glass. Show us your crack.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Whole night back here with Harlan. It's 3rd down and 9. Zizzers has the ball to Hornets 47. Screen pass left side. Caught by Wilson. Wilson down the sideline. Wilson runs over the cornerback, gets knocked, or he stepped out of bounds. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, Harlan, at the 25-yard line, and it's going to be a 1st and 10. What a play. You called draw play. That was close enough. That was a big play by the Zizzer passing game. 1st and 10 at the 24.
And a 22-yard run, and Remy Wilson, Remy made Jamarian Rowell like it when they made contact up the left sideline.
Rowell's the one that had the quarterback sacked on starting this series.
Clock keeps he was out of bounds. So 5:04, and the Zizzers have 1st down at the 25.
Inside handoff. This time Wilson right up the middle. A lot of blue jerseys there, but he still picks up 6 as he's inside the 20-yard line where it's going to be 2nd down and about 5.
You and I see most of the games together. Would you say that this is the best game that Remy Wilson's had?
Oh, yeah, by far. But he's also got all the carries because, like I said, is it Jackson? Yeah, or Jackson Taylor has got a boot on his, I think it's his left foot.
So he has stepped up his game big time tonight.
2nd down and 5. Guess who? Left side. And this time, as soon as we brag on him, he gets tackled in the backfield, and that's a loss of 1. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 6.
That's all right. You're allowed that once in a while. That keeps the clock running, loss of a couple yards. And, by the time Hillcrest gets this football back,
it'll be the 4th quarter.
There's not going to be much time left here in the 3rd if they get it back.
Zizzers lead 21-7. We're inside 4 minutes to go in the 3rd, and the Zizzers need a big play right here to continue this drive.
I'll tell you what a good play would be here would be a quarterback draw and run it just a little wide.
How about an outside draw and Wilson hitting the backfield, but he gets across the 20. He's down to about the 17, so that's going to bring up a 4th down, Harlan, and about 3.5 or 4 to go, and the Zizzers are going to go for it right here.
Oh, yeah.
On 4th and 4.
Right now it's a 2-score game, 21-7. If it were a little bit closer, you might see them try the field goal, but that's not going to happen here. We're going to go for it. What do we need? We need about 4.5 yards for a 1st down. Ball has to get down to about the 13-yard line.
4th and 4. Jones under center. Turns. Drops the throw. Throws it out there way overthrown as once again defensive end was right in the face of Isaiah, and the Zizzers turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Okay, we've played almost 3 quarters. I think that the trend is their ends, especially on passing downs, are going to charge hard up the field. That means that opens up something else inside the tackles, and a draw play to the running back or even a quarterback draw would really work against that, but we just haven't tried to take advantage of that. Instead, Isaiah Jones has had people in his face every time he's tried to throw the football.
He's not had much time back there by himself. He's had blue jerseys around him most of the evening. Hornets have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 19. Snap back. Inside handoff, they fake it. And it's going to be taken by the quarterback.
New quarterback.
I think that's number 10.
Braxton Tyndall.
Braxton Tyndall in at quarterback. He must be a runner because he took that one on his own, picked up about 2, brings up 2nd down and 8 as the ball's placed at the 19-yard line. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Zizzers on top, 21-7.
And Hillcrest has hardly had the ball here in the third quarter.
Snap, new quarterback still in there, yes, and they're going to give it on the sweep. And he's got nowhere to go, and guess who's there to make the play? Number 21, Hayden Judd, gets the tackle in the backfield, and that brings up a 3rd down and about 11 for the Hornets from their own 17-yard line.
Ethan Miller did a good job coming up on and supporting on that play, but you are absolutely right. Hayden Judd has, since he got in the game tonight in the first half, called his name several times. He's making an impression here, along with Alex Judd, of course, who's had a fantastic game tonight.
Tyndall at quarterback. Where's number 10? Snap back. He's going to throw the ball. He's not going to throw it because the Zizzors are right there. And, oh, my! Judd and Judd on the contact. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and after the loss of about 4, and brings up 4th down and about 13.
Okay, I'd like to change my hit of the game from the one in the first half to that one.
That one right there? You mean when the guy was standing up?
That was like a building fell on him. But it's still Alex Judd.
Alex Judd made the contact. Hornets are going to punt it away. We're inside a minute to go in the third quarter. Zizzers on top, 21-7. Good snap. Kick. This is not blocked. Line drive. Oh my. Zizzers got a bad bounce there as the ball hit at the 45-yard line, and it rolls dead at their own 34-yard line. So the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at their own 34 with 44 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Remember Monty Python, run away, run away. That's kind of what that was about right there. You do not want to make the fatal mistake of trying to field anything like that, especially if the ball's a little bit wet, and turning the ball over to Hillcrest, because right now the Zizzors are in the catbird seat. They turned into Tom Osborne's Nebraska team with those uniforms out there. That's kind of what they look like tonight,
Yeah,
the way they've run the football.
Run the football. Zizzors, unbalanced line to the left side. Turn, handoff. Wilson to the left side. Wilson gets about 7, brought down after a pickup of 8. And that may be the last play of the quarter because the Zizzors they don't have to snap it if they don't want to. And in fact, I think Coach White has decided we're not going to because he took his headset off, and Jones is going to stand over there by him until the clock runs out. In fact, we're inside 15 seconds, and I'm going to say we'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. Be ready for cooler weather with outerwear from Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. We have all the merchandise coming in daily. Flannels, camo for hunting season, boots, hats, gloves, rugged jeans, and much more. Stop in and see us today.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
The Zizzors play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
All night, back here with Harlan Hudson. We're getting ready to start quarter number 4. The Zizzors have a 21-6 lead. That was a fast quarter as both teams kept the ball on the ground, except for a couple of incompletions. Excuse me. And the Zizzors have it 2nd down and 2.
And why would they not just keep running the football? I know I'm beating this horse, but
he's not dead yet, though.
He ain't dead yet. We're up 21-7.
That's right.
That's a reliable horse, and Remy Wilson is getting it done on the ground.
Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage, unbalanced line to the left side. Motion man across formation. Guess who? Remy up the middle. Remy across the 50. Inside the, well, let's say they're going to mark him down at the 47, 48. They're going to say the 48-yard line, but guess what? That's enough for another Zizzer first down.
That's a gain of 10 yards. Shazam, just like that. Now you're in Hillcrest territory, and you've got pretty much the defense at your mercy here.
Zizzers moving the football on the ground tonight. They're going to need that next week as we go to Branson. Game time at 7, of course, over in Branson. Branson looks like they're going to be 3-0, and the Zizzers hope to be 2-1 when we make the trip. Jones in the shotgun. Turns, inside handoff. Remy goes right side. Remy got first down yardage and more as he's down to the 31-yard line. And, folks, I got to tell you, you need to come out and watch the Zizzers when they get at home. We play at home on the 27th against Rogersville or Logan Rogersville. The Wildcats come to town on the 27th. Home game at 7 o'clock, and I think that's homecoming, isn't it? I think
maybe
so.
Correct? I don't know.
I thought I saw a post about the parade on the 27th and not letting school out early and all that stuff. We got an injured player on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
You deserve rock star images, and Patty Ingles Photography can make that happen. Patty Ingles' work has been nationally published in Senior Inspire Magazine, Shutter Magazine, Senior Year Magazine, as well as many accolades in the photography community. Your senior deserves the best, so book your senior session today with the best. Patty Ingles Photography. Find her work and book your session online now at pattyingles.com. And check out the Zizzor Zone for more images from Zizzor Sports.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzors on KDY.
Paul Knight back here. We still got the injured player on the field. They've rolled him over. They seem to have some concern, but not a lot because nobody looks like they've got, 4 people there?
Well, it looked kind of bad because he was laying face down or kind of on his side on the field, and he got up to run off the field, took about 3 steps, and just face planted straight down onto the turf.
He's still on the field, and I'll tell you what, Harlan, let's take another 1-minute break here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzors. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
It's back to the field for more Zizzor football action on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hutchinson. The injured player is number 6, Mickey Lee. And as Harlan said, he appears to maybe have gotten his bell rung, but he is sitting up. Our staff members have left the scene, and Lee is being helped up by the Hillcrest medical staff, and he's headed to the sideline with a little assistance. Glad to see him walk off on his own.
Remy Wilson has just had a fantastic night. That last play was a great case in point. If you saw what he did on that play, he followed his 2 lead blockers. He had his hand on the back of one of them, and then when he saw an opening, he threw it into overdrive and just took off and turned that into a very nice play of 13 yards. West Plains with the ball.
1st and 10. from the 36, Wilson up the middle this time. Not a lot there. There's a lot of blue jerseys around, and Wilson gets thrown to the bottom of the pile after a pickup of 1 to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9 to go. And injured Hornet is on the sideline being taken care of by the medical staff. And it's a 2nd down and 9 for the West Plains Zizzors at the Hornet 35-yard line. It's coming to the line of scrimmage. Wing formation. 2 receivers both sides. Tight motion man across. Fake the pitch. Drop to throw. Outside route. In and out of the hands of Judd. And the ball's incomplete, and it brings up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 9 from the 35-yard line. That may be the only mistake he's made this evening.
Probably so. The thing is, you say, well, why you've run the ball so well? Why do you throw the ball? Well, if you don't throw it once in a while, the defense is just going to load up and stop the run, and it'll be impossible to do that. So you got to do something every once in a while. Give them something different to look at.
3rd down and 9, ball to 35, motion across the formation.
They're coming.
They're coming. Jones to throw. He's got time, and he throws it behind the wide receiver. Take a little bit off of that one, and it's a completion as the receiver, number 34 for the Zizzors. That is, I'll think of it in a second. That's Erickson, was open over the middle, and now it's going to be 4th down and 9 from the 35.
Now, instead of a fastball, that should have been a slider to give your receiver a little chance. You don't need to. It really looked like Isaiah was just trying to throw that through the car wash without getting the ball wet.
4th and 9 from the 35. Jones will probably be throwing, and here come the Blues. Over the middle. And, man, was wide open. Coach Wyatt is trying to figure out why that didn't get completed, but it was overthrown, and it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Hornets from their own 35-yard line.
Well, part of it could have been the pass rush because Isaiah's just been getting all kinds of heat every time he drops back to throw tonight for the most part. But, boy, he had him. He was wide open.
Wide open. Jones is going to go to the sideline for a little bit. As the Zizzer defense is on the field, it's a 21-7 ball game. We got 10:28 to go in the game, and the Hornets have still got their backup quarterback in there, and I can't find their starter. Where's he at?
They're going to roll out and throw it.
They're going to throw it. He's going to pressure come. He's going to be tackled from behind, and nice pressure there. Chasing the ball down, number 56, and that's Maddox Hawkins. Didn't give up on the play, makes the sack. Back to the 30-yard line, a loss of 5, and it brings up 2nd down and 15.
He's a senior. He's played a lot the last few years and had a little bit of injury issues, but Maddox Hawkins did a great job in pursuit from the backside that time.
2nd down and 15. Tyndall takes a snap, inside handoff. Nope, it's an outside handoff, and guess who's there? The Zizzers in white and red. Whoop, I said it too soon. Woo! Nice tackle made by Judd. May have saved 6 as Tyndall got, or not Tyndall, excuse me, that was, yes, Jordan Tyndall got away from the tacklers in the backfield and actually picked up about 3 yards, brings up 3rd down and 12.
We overran the play on defense that time, trying to get to the ball carrier, and a little too anxious and broke down a little bit defensively, and that was one player away from a touchdown.
3rd and 12. Snap back.
Pressure.
Pressure's coming. He rolls out of it. Judd chases him. Judd didn't make the tackle. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 40. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him out of bounds at the where did they mark him? 38? Marked him out of bounds at the 38-yard line. We got a flag in the backfield, and the Hornets are walking backwards. This must be a hold or something against Hillcrest. It is a hold against the Hornets. So that'll be a 10-yard spot from the foul. Or do you take the play? Arlen, what do you do here?
Do you take the penalty?
I think so, too, especially where the flag was thrown. The flag was thrown at the 29, So 10 yards from the spot, Joel Wyatt's talking to the officials. He's trying to figure out what's going on, too. And I think they're going to decide to take the penalty. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul or 10 yards from the previous line. 10 yards from the previous line of scrimmage. And it's back to the 25-yard line where it's going to be third and 20. So you back them up 7 yards, 8 yards, but they get another chance.
Three-man rush. West Plains has put pressure on the quarterback when they've rolled out like that.
And I found their quarterback. He's got his arm in a sling. Tyndall's dropped. Pressure comes up the middle. Throws it over the middle. Ball's caught, and he gets out near the first down. He's about 2 yards short. He's at the 43-yard line, so that'll bring up a 4th and 2 for the Hornets. And when you're down 14 points in the fourth quarter, you're going to go for this one. Well, sure.
Absolutely. 8-13 and counting.
This play will get off inside the 8-minute mark. Zizzer defense is going to have to step up right here. 4th and 2 from the Hornet 43-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Quarterback calls for the ball. Inside handoff. He keeps it. He runs into a bunch of white jerseys, and the Zizzers stop him a yard short. They're going to get it 1st and 10 at the Hornet 49-yard line.
Who was that young man getting off the bottom of the pile making that tackle?
I think it was a problem.
I believe his initials are AJ, and Alex Judd makes another terrific play, and West Plains gets the football back in the Hillcrest end.
1st and 10 from the Hornet 44-yard line. Zizzers offense on the field. 7:50 to go in the ball game. Zizzers lead 21-7. Big play right there by the Zizzer defense to put the ball back in the offense's hands.
Now
Jones is back in the ball game, too.
Now let's go back to running the football.
Zizzers come up. Tied into the right side, 2 receivers right side as well. Jones turns, hands deep in the eye to Wilson, and this time Wilson says, "Oh, what happened? You hit me after a 2-yard gain," and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 with less than 7:40 to go in the ball game. That may have been the hardest hit they've made against Wilson all night long.
Very well could have been, but Remy just took it and kept on going. He's taking some shots tonight, and that's going to happen when you carry the football from anywhere from 20, 25 times. And he has been a workhorse this evening.
Wilson in the backfield along with Luke Cropper. Cropper at the fullback spot.
Look how offside their defensive end was.
And they called it. They called a dead ball. And he lined up in the neutral zone, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. And that'll take the ball inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, 37-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and about 3.
I don't know if I've ever seen an offside like that where the player had more of him in the neutral zone
than he had on his side.
And was onside. 3/4 of his body was over the football or across the football. That's crazy.
2nd down and 3. Motion man. Turn, handoff deep in the eye to Remy. Remy up the middle. Remy inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. And the little man, I say little man, they list him at 5'9", 190, I think. And he's running with the football. He spent some time in the weight room because he is carrying the mail.
They are run blitzing on every play, and Remy just kind of bides his time when he sees the gap. He is long gone.
1st and 10 from the Hornet 24-yard line. Zizzers have the football, a 14-point lead. Inside 6:20 to go in the ball game. Jones under center. Turns. Guess who? Remy up the middle. Cuts it inside. Gets inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line where his tackle's made there by number 26, the guy that had a tendency to line up offside. That's Jordan making the tackle, but it's still a pickup of 6 yards. Timeout taken by the officials. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Do you have anxiety or often feel down? L-theanine is an amino acid that can help ease anxiety, stress, and reduce insomnia. The people at JB's Health Mart can help you find natural remedies, including L-theanine, to help with this common ailment. If you haven't been to JB's Health Mart, discover the JB's difference, where people help you with knowledge and expertise. JB's Health Mart, where the health shops smart. 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
We're back here at Shoemake Stadium at Hillcrest High School in North Springfield, and the Zizzors lead 21-7. They have the ball now at the Hornets 17-yard line, a second down and 5. Touchdown here, Harlan, might put this one away for the West Plains Zizzors.
Well, unless West Plains turns the football over, it should be in pretty good hands. Ava leads Mountain Grove in the second half of their game, 20-12 tonight.
Ooh, that's a little closer than I thought. But that's a rivalry. Jones under center, motion toward the formation, turn, deep handoff, Wilson. Wilson inside the 15, inside the 10, finally brought down at about the 9-yard line. That's enough for a first down. It'll be first and goal for the West Plains Zizzors. And the offensive line is loving this because they're moving people around.
I'll tell you one thing with Remy Wilson that is very noticeable. He is much stronger this year running the football. He was in the weight room with all these other guys in the offseason. You think that doesn't pay off? That pays off big time.
Zizzors have it first and goal from the 9. Tight end shifts sides, got an unbalanced line right. Jones turns. Guess who? Wilson up the middle. Wilson, 9 yards. He's going to be in the end zone. No, they say he's just short.
Yes. The side judge called it in.
One did, one didn't. Where were they going to put it? They say it's a touchdown?
Yep.
It's a touchdown from 9 yards out, Wilson. And it's a 27-7 ball game with 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter.
Excellent job by the West Plains offensive line. They've been winning the battle all night long, and they add another score to the board here, and West Plains is going to win this game going away.
9-yard run by Wilson. Extra points up. Looks good to me. It is good. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio. KKDY 102.5.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzer Athletics. Once a Zizzer, always a Zizzer.
The action continues now with more Zizzer football on Hot Country KDY.
Paul Knight back with Harlan Hudson. We got 5:06 to go in the ball game. Zizzers now in a commanding lead of 28-7. Cobb set to kick it away for the West Plains Zizzers. Wearing that white, you call them the Nebraska uniforms, but white and red, they're doing a good job with it.
Well, it reminds me of, anyway, the old days.
Line drive kick, going to be bouncing at the 10. Picked up there by the deep back. And that's Roel. And he gets out to the 37-yard line. Nice run back. 27 yards on the return. First and 10 for the Hornets. And the backup quarterback, number 10, Baxton Tyndall, back in the ball game.
Paul, you can see improvement in the game of football more readily than other sports, maybe because you only play once a week. From week 1 now through week 3, I don't think there's any doubt that West Plains has really improved in just that amount of time.
Well, like I said, we talked about it the first week. Your biggest improvements between week 1 and 2, and then you just hope to improve each week, and the Zizzers have done that. Quarterback to throw it down the sideline. It's going to be up in the air. It's going to be knocked away as Stauffer knocks the ball away, and it's going to bring up a second down as Stauffer's slow to get up. Looks like he may have stepped on himself. Oh, it's his shoe. His shoe came off. And he can't get it back on.
I swear I thought I saw a penalty flag, and sure enough, there is a penalty on the play.
Legal procedure against the Hornets. That'll bring up
Decline.
It'll be second down, and Stauffer's still jacking with his shoe.
You know, if West Plains can get the ball back here, they could run the clock out. Two timeouts for West Plains and 3 for Hillcrest.
Second down and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line. Tyndall drops, going to run it. No, he's not. He's going to run it. He thought he wanted to hand off, and
he should have handed off.
He should have, because he is dropped for a 3-yard, 4-yard loss all the way back to the, let's call it the 34-yard line. And we got another Hornet down on the field. One of their offensive linemen is, well, he's not getting up. Now he's slow to get up. He got up now, but he's going to have to come off the sideline because the medical staff went out there, and the officials have already called a timeout. Harlan, let's just keep it here. They're going to tell the Hornets to get back out there because their man is going off the field. So we got 4:40 to go. Third down and about 13 for the Hornets. The other defense doing a good job keeping the Hornets on their side of the field here in the second half.
You know, I thought this game, it was 7-7 in the first half, and it looked like it was going to be close. I thought it was going to be fairly close throughout the remainder of the game. But West Plains has just been too much physically for Hillcrest.
Third down and 13. Snap back to the quarterback. Inside handoff. Big hole up the middle. New running back in there. I think is that number 30? I can't see. 36.
People need to move.
Yes, they do. And he's not on the roster. I don't know who he is. Anyway, he picked up about 13 or about 12, and it brings up a fourth down and 2 for the Hornets from their own 44 or 45-yard line.
That's NJ Jordan, 26.
26. Inside handoff. Jordan again this time. He is not going anywhere, and that's 2 series in a row. The West Plains defense has stepped up on fourth down, and they're going to get a turnover on downs, and the Zizzors have the ball back at the Hornet 45-yard line with 3:33 to go in the ball game. A couple of first downs, and this one will be over.
Alex Judd is going to get the hit of the game from KT Roofing, but it should be mentioned also, the guy that made the tackle on that play has had a really solid game. Warren Lawson has had a really good game for West Plains.
He has done a fine job at that defensive end position tonight. First and 10 from the 45 of the Hornets. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage. Jones under center. Wilson in the backfield. Tight formation. I think Wilson may carry. Guess what he is? It's going to be a pitch. And Wilson down the right side. Wilson hit hard, knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line, but that's enough for a first down, and the Zizzers move the ball on the ground. Nice run by Wilson on the pitch. I think that's the first time we've done that, isn't it?
Yeah, just a puro sweep. Student body, right, whatever they used to call it.
Yep. First and 10 from the 32. Zizzers have it. Hornets are going to fall to 2-1. The Zizzors are going to improve to 2-1, and we're going to go to Branson next Friday night. Pitch again. Same play this time. It's not Wilson. It's Lawson. And Lawson doesn't get the first down, but he gets 9, and the clock continues to run as he did not get knocked out of bounds and picks up 9, brings up second down and 1 from the 24-yard line. Inside 3 minutes to go in the ball game, the Zizzors have the lead 28-7 and just need to run out the clock to get the victory and go home in one piece. And we haven't had any injuries tonight, have we, Harlan, that I can remember? Nobody had to be helped off the field. Everybody's got their jerseys on the far side. And now we got a timeout taken by the Hornets. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry, here for every Ozark athlete with a team of 7 expert providers on call 24/7. When injuries happen, we're ready to get you back in the game. Trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pyatt, and I'm proud to be the Zizzors team physician. As a parent, I know how important it is to feel confident in your child's safety. That's why we're out there watching every play, every move to ensure your loved one is safe on the field. Your athlete's health is our top priority.
Hi, this is Reese at Lynch Equipment, and we know that getting your hands dirty is all in an honest, hard day's work. We believe everyone should have a chance to get their hands dirty. That's why we carry Coyote CX compact tractors with 24.5 horsepower Coyote diesel engines, including the CX 2510 HST featuring twin pedals. Configure your loader, backhoe, and mower options and get yourself out there playing in the dirt. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains. We dig dirt.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
All night back here with Harlan Hutchinson. We've got a first down on that carry. A short gain, but it's enough for a 1st and 10. The ball spotted at the 22-yard line. We're inside 2:40 to go in the ball game. Zizzers have the ball and a 28-7 lead. And West Plains, do you run out the clock or you run out the clock, man? You just try to punch it in. Zizzers, number 4, Warren Lawson, back at the tailback position. Jones under center. Jones takes the handoff. Pitches right side to Lawson. Lawson cuts it up. Lawson to the sideline. He goes inside the 5, down to about the 4-yard line. And they're going to stop the clock because of the first down. But it's another first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 3. I think we may try to score.
Lawson was wanting to get a touchdown.
Yes, he was.
He was wanting to score there.
He's going to get another. Nope, they got Wilson back in the ball game. 1st and goal from the 3. Zizzers have the ball. 1:55 to go, and the clock is running. And I don't think we're going to take a knee. We're not in the victory formation. Turn, hand, Wilson. Puts his head down. He's in the end zone. Zizzers get a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That's their second one. And they go on top 34-7 with 1:37 to go in the ball game.
Well, the score is going to reflect how West Plains dominated this football game, especially running the ball and just being consistent and persistent with that. And Remy Wilson, just a terrific game tonight.
Cobb to kick the extra point. Snap back, kick up. Looks good, is good. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Are you currently wanting to buy or sell real estate? Seek help from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So, if you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagoner Boulevard in West Plains.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. We got 1:37 to go. Zizzers on top comfortably now, 35-7. And Cobb will kick it away with that left foot. What's he going to do with this one? Slow approach. Line drive. It's going to be fielded at the 10. Oh, he's down. And
Why didn't they blow that dead?
They should have, because he was on the – oh, there's a flag. It should have been a face mask. They only missed 2 on that play. He fielded the ball on the knee, and then we had a face mask on the tackle. Neither one of those were called, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hornets from their own 33-yard line.
Wow. Why did they not blow that play dead? He was on a knee with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, that's it. We're not the NFL. That's even dead in college.
Gee-many.
Zizzers defensively on the field. Hornets come out in the blue uniforms. 1:29 to go in the ball game. Braxton Tyndall, that quarterback, stepped in out there after the injury. Inside handoff. Not much room there for the running back. Keaton Clay, no gain. Actually, they're going to say no gain. They're going to spot it right at the 23-yard line. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. We're inside a minute 10 to go, and the Hornets are in no hurry to get to the line of scrimmage.
Remember that stuff they kept running over and over again around the right end against West Plains defense? They haven't done that
They haven't done it in the second half at all. 2nd down and 10. Tyndall spreads them out. 2 receivers on both sides. Single running back. Calls for the ball with 45 seconds to go. Inside handoff. That's Keaton Clay. And Clay picks up about 4 as they're going to mark him down at the 44-yard line, but there's a flag on the play, and I think this is going to go against the Zizzors for a face mask.
Well, he had good eyes.
Well, his helmet got turned sideways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
that's a sign.
That's a sign, yeah. And it wasn't because he was looking at the scissor bench.
Somebody didn't say, hey, and then looking over his shoulder.
Yeah. So as a 15-yard penalty marked off against the Zizzors for the face mask, that takes it all the way down to the 48-yard line. 37 seconds to go. Hornets quickly come to the line of scrimmage after the penalty is marked off. Tyndall, that quarterback, 2 running backs, 1 on each side, 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Zizzers in basically a prevent. 4 defensive backs, 10 to 20 yards deep, looking for the ball to be thrown. Zizzers are going to bring 4. They're going to bring 5. Quarterback on the keep, and he gets very little. Tackle made there by Warren Lawson, and that's a gain of about 2, and we're inside, and that's it. The Hornets go to the sideline. The Zizzors go to the sideline. The final score, 35-7. West Plains improves to 2-1. The Hornets fall to 2-1. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Ever go into a store the people working are too busy to talk to you? It's like you don't even exist. Never a problem at JB's Health Mart. Have a question? Ask. The people make a difference at JB's Health Mart. For example, if you need to lose weight, let JB's help by just asking. Discover the JB's difference at JB's Health Mart. jbshealthmart.com and at 1504 Preacher Row Boulevard in West Plains.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Iron Brand Realty, now serving Arkansas and Missouri, has agents for all real estate transactions. Whether you're looking to buy or sell residential, commercial, or farmland, Iron Brand Realty has an agent that can help. Iron Brand Realty is conveniently located at 804 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains. Stop in and see us or call 417-372-8076. Iron Brand Realty is proud to support Zizzor Athletics. Once a Zizzor, always a Zizzor.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix.
where you get concrete results every time.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Would you like images from tonight's game or any Zizzors sporting event? Go to thezizzorzone.com and order them. Patty Ingalls from Patty Ingalls Photography is working hard for you, the parents, and family members to ensure you have the very best images of your student on the field, in the gym, the pool, or the track. Patty will make sure those memories last forever with the very best in sports photography. Visit thezizzorzone.com and don't forget pattyingalls.com to book your senior session.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzors on KDY.
Paul Knight back here with Harlan Hudson. The West Plains Zizzors come out on top tonight. The final score 35-7 in Harlan. That was a pretty good game to watch. The offensive unit did a really fine job of taking care of business tonight.
The KT Roofing hit of the game goes to Alex Gill. He actually had 2 really good ones. But let's add one more thing to this. We don't normally do a player of the game, but let's do a player of the game tonight. And do it in 2 parts. The West Plains offensive line was 100% better than they were in week 1. But also they were blocking for a kid that was running with determination and running with a purpose tonight. Remy Wilson had the best game of his high school career tonight, and he deserves a lot of credit for carrying the load, especially with Jackson Taylor out of the lineup with an injury. It was pretty much all on Remy running the football. And that little fella, he took every handoff. He answered the bell every time, and he deserves some mention as a player of the game in this game tonight.
Good game by Wilson. Good game by the offensive line. A good game by the Zizzor offense and defensive units. They'll be tested next week. We've got to go to Branson, and Branson's on a roll. They're 3-0. Got a big win tonight. We think they were way ahead, well ahead last we heard. Zizzors win 35-7. That's it tonight from Hillcrest. We'll talk to you next Friday from Branson here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.